We've talked about doing this for a long time. You're going to listen to the entire discography of King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, all 15 albums and one EP. I'm a massive fan. You are a complete non-fan.
We're all doing crazy stuff in isolation.
Just roll with it, man. It's a bit of a journey. There's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on. Hopefully you'll have some fun.
You know, like people used to hold vinyl and shit while listening to it. I'm just staring at the pixels on my phone.
How are you feeling so far? Any regrets?
I was instantly charmed with the EP, but I guess the debut album kind of sounded quite similar. So, like Footy, I was like, I'm not into this. But then I was like, maybe if I was listening to it overseas and was like an expat, it might make me smile.
So we're talking about their second album, Eyes Like the Sky.
Their second album was essentially like a spaghetti western audiobook. Second albums, you know, people either repeat what they did or do a 180, and I'm a big fan of 180s, and so I honestly have no idea what to expect next.
How are you feeling? Does it feel like it's been 3 hours?
I feel like I should be at the halfway mark, and I'm very far from it. It's getting quite difficult to discern between the last few records in terms of sound and style, but I thought Float Along, Fill Your Lungs, that was a super duper experience.
How would you describe it?
Somebody bought a sitar, I think is kind of how I could best sum it up. They're not afraid to get silly, and I think that's like part of their charm, I guess. I can't believe it's only up to 2015.
You've just listened to what is probably one of King Gizzard's most critically acclaimed albums. Can you pick which one it is and why?
Not a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you
fucking rocks? It's sick. I don't even have a problem with saying it out loud, which I thought I would.
I just finished the album Sketches of Brunswick East, which is their third record in the 5-record 2017 run. I feel fine. It's now dark outside.
Before I went in, I was like, look, I spent enough time with these guys, but I still don't know if they're the type of guys who would say boogie oogie oogie. And sure enough, man, they hit a song and they're saying boogie oogie oogie oogie, and I was like, this is sick.
13 hours ago you started, so how are you feeling?
I haven't even spent 13 hours with like a lot of relatives in the last decade, you know, so...
You'd feel welcome at Gizfest now. What would you tell Angus who started this journey? Like, what do you think he would have benefited from in hindsight?
Never become someone that says you don't like something because you don't think you do. That sucks. I'd hate to become that person. I'd be lying if I didn't say their merch store is literally open on one of my tabs right now.
I'm amazed you're so jazzed about it. I thought there would be a long stretch of like,
no,
this is hell, get me out of here. But yeah.
No, sick. You got a new fan.
Have you got a message for the band?
Have you guys ever listened to your albums back to back? It's fucking crazy.